Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Hello.
How we holding up?
Good.
Hanging in there.
Okay, I want to do the 3 applied problems from chapter 5 today. I'm going to put you into groups, have you work on them in a group, all 3 of them, and then we'll come back and work on them together. All right? You know what the problems are, right?
No.
Matt, did you say no?
No, it was me.
That was you, Cole?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, does anybody want to help Cole, or does we all know not what the answers are, what the problems are? All right, I have an idea. It's a pretty crappy idea, but we're going to go with it. So you see Moodle here? Chapter 5 problems. We did all of these. Now I want you to do 21, 24, and 25. Okay, does that help? Sorry. How many of you? 35 rooms is 6 people to a room? Open all the rooms.
Hello. Okay, I'll just keep explaining what I was explaining. But so for 21, I just did a little graph with supply and demand for bonds. And then if the Fed is selling them to the public, then the supply is going to increase. And then the price will decrease, which means interest rates will increase. Right?
Let me draw a picture. Hang on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Supply of bonds increase, so the price goes down, interest rates goes up. Okay, what about in the liquidity preference framework?
I don't know. I think that might be where we left off with the notes, although I'm not sure. Because I have it like written down, but I don't have anything written under it. I don't know about everybody else, but
You know where my notes are?
what was that?
I don't know where my notes are. Oh, here they are. Oh, sorry. So that's just 21. You've got 23. No. Oh, God, help me. Don't do 25. I'm going to give everybody that for homework. Because I got I'm getting the sense that you're not doing anything outside of class. Is that fair? Or no, that sucks.
That's fair. Because I don't know what that is, but
Yeah.
How can that be?
uh-oh.
How can that be that you don't know what that is?
I don't know.
Are you
Just
working
slipped
on
my
number
mind.
21? You working on number 21 still?
Yeah, I think we just finished it, but not really sure with the. I
Don't
mean,
do
the
number
question asked.
25. I'm going to give you that for homework.
Okay.
Is that a good idea?
No.
I'm afraid you guys aren't doing as much work outside of the classroom as I think you should be.
And then just solved for x to get 275.
Okay.
So basically you're setting each equation equal to each other to get the equilibrium.
Gotcha. How you doing?
Great, man. What one are you working on?
24a.
That's not one of them. Oh, it is, yeah. Okay, don't do number 25 because I'm going to give you that for homework.
Okay.
All
'Cause
right.
Sounds
I'm
good.
afraid that people aren't doing enough work outside of class.
Oh, not us. No, we do plenty of work.
Yeah. I've been to college. I know what it's like.
It's a good time.
It's a good time, right?
Yeah.
Sit around and smoke pot and listen to the Grateful Dead.
I mean, maybe not the Grateful Dead, but
Well, what else is there?
there's a lot of good rappers out there nowadays.
Oh my God.
I guess it's just the same equation.
Which one are you working on?
24.
24.
24. Don't do number 25. I'm going to give you that for homework.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like you're not doing enough work outside of class. Deathly silence.
We're a little stuck.
I know what it's like. I went to college. What room are you?
4.
4?
I think.
Got to go to 5. Wow, you guys are quiet.
We just finished the question.
We're rattling them off.
You did them all?
We only have one more.
We got
Yeah.
25.
25? Don't do 25 because I'm going to give you that for homework.
All right.
Okay. I feel like it might be the case that some of the students aren't doing enough work outside the classroom.
For number
do-
21,
Oh, yeah, we have a question.
what does liquidity preference framework exactly mean? Like, we got the
Oh.
first part of the question, but we didn't know what that part meant.
Oh. Let me help you with that. So it starts on page 102 in your textbook. So don't do 25. I'm going to bring everybody back together. Okay, everybody. This is slide 22 in chapter 5, which we talked about only on Monday, right? Is today Wednesday? Monday. John Maynard Keynes. Milton Keynes is a place in England. John Maynard Keynes model that determines equilibrium interest rate in terms of supply and demand for money. Here's a picture. Money supply and money demand. On the vertical is interest rates. On the horizontal is the quantity of money. This is the liquidity preference framework of John Maynard Keynes. We talked about it, I'm sure. We talked about it on the other day. Okay. So, everybody acted like they had never heard of it before. It was freaking me out. So what happens for number 21?
We didn't talk about that shit.
So for number 21, the demand for bonds would go down, which means the price would go down, so interest rates would increase.
Thank you, Matt.
You're
Any
welcome.
other theories out there?
Yeah, we said that the supply of bonds would increase, which would make the price go down and then the interest rates go up.
Okay. So the Fed is selling bonds. That's an increase in supply. It doesn't affect demand. Right? When you were doing things in economics, moving around these supply and demand curves, that's all we're doing. So the Fed is selling bonds in the bond market. That increases the supply of bonds, lowers the price of bonds, and increases the interest rate. What does that do in the liquidity preference framework? Made famous by John Maynard Keynes.
If the money supply decreased, it'd go to the left, and then that would then show that short-term interest rates would like increase.
Interest rates would go up. So the answer is the same. Yeah? The Fed is selling bonds to the public. When the public buys them, they're giving them the money. This is a monetary policy tool of the Fed, right? Sell bonds to reduce the money supply. So that vertical line in the liquidity preference framework, the money supply, which is a policy variable set by the Fed, moves to the left. Excellent. Yeah? How about the next one? What was the next one?
For the next one, we set both of the equations equal to each other and solved for quantity. And for quantity, we got 275. And then for the equilibrium price of the bond, we just plugged in the 225, and you could add it to either one of those two equations, and you would get a market price of $975.
Excellent. Everybody agree that that's the way to do it? What is the expected interest rate in this market?
I got 2.56% and just subtracted the face value minus the current value and divided it by the current value. And that's how I got 2.56.
The face value minus the price divided by the price. That's exactly right. So the interest rate on these bonds is 2.56. Everybody on the same page? Do you guys remember doing that? We did that quite a long time ago, I think, didn't we? Well, I mean, a long time ago is like last week, right? Who can remember last week? So I want you all to do number 25. Let's have a look at number 25. The demand and supply curve for 1-year discount bonds with face value of $1,000. We have the same equation, but as a result of monetary policy, the Fed sells 80 bonds demand and money are held constant. How does the Fed policy affect the bond supply equation? So that's this, right? And calculate the effect of the Fed reserves on the equilibrium interest rate. So here's what I want. Before class on Friday, I want you to email me. Just on a piece of paper, your last name, take a picture, your last name, and the new bond supply equation and the new interest rate. Okay? That's all, real small, like 2 things from each of you. Okay? All right, everybody. Have a great Wednesday night and Thursday night, and we'll see you Friday. Don't do anything that I would like to do.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Thank you.